Hey dear students, how are you doing? My name is Mr. Derek Koolmees, and I'm going to be your facilitator for the geometry course for which you signed up. The geometry course with the Global Online Academy. And I'm particularly excited about this course because geometry is such an inspiring field of mathematics, and I love it because you can visualize a lot of geometry and make all sorts of interesting discoveries about shapes and particularly triangles, polygons, quadrilaterals, all the stuff that we're going to be looking at. Did you know that the word geometry comes from measuring the earth, geometry? It's an old Greek word. And I like geometry a lot because I'm going to show you, talk a little bit about some of my hobbies. And one of my hobbies is sculpting, and I use a lot of mathematics in my sculptures. I'm going to show you a piece that I'm working on right now and the mathematical implications of it. Bear with me. So this is the piece I'm working on right now. It's a bit of an infinity symbol, you might say. Yeah? So I'm here in my shed and chiseling away at this piece of wood, which was once a log, but no longer. And I'm looking at my designs there on the wall as I'm working through it. The designs I made partially also with technology, Desmos 3D particularly. And you might be interested to know that this piece is actually a Möbius strip. I don't know if you're familiar with a Möbius strip, but it is an interesting mathematical concept. So I'm going to try to explain that. Here you see this side. I'm going to put my finger on this side of the sculpture here. This is a surface that's connected to this part here. So if I'm going to walk along this surface with my finger and staying on the same side, so I'm going to go over here and now to the other side of the sculpture. See if I can show you what's going to happen. Here I'm going to go underneath here now. Ooh, you can't see my finger anymore. End up on this side there and come back here and go back to where I started, which means that I can travel along the surface of this sculpture and actually visit both sides of the sculpture, which means that the sculpture consists of one surface only, and that makes it a Möbius strip. Quite interesting. You might want to look it up and see. There's some famous artists that have made interesting art with Möbius strip, as I'm trying to do now also. Now, one of the interesting connections I can make to the course, other than the fact that this is a geometrical shape, is that I'm using tools. I mentioned Desmos 3D, but I'm also using physical tools like specialized chisels with specific shapes and big files and rasps and a big wooden hammer, a knocker, to make this sculpture. And we are going to use a tool in our course also. We're going to be using GeoGebra. GeoGebra is an online tool that helps you to construct the shapes that we're going to be looking at. And maybe you're familiar with GeoGebra a little bit already. Maybe not, but you'll be learning all about it in this course. So tools are very important in order for us to understand the mathematics that we are going to be looking at. Another interesting aspect about taking a course with GOA is that you're going to be doing this course together with your peers who are living in different parts of the world. In this case, I think most of you are actually living in the US. I'm not. I'm virtually on the other side of the planet, talking about geometry, measuring the Earth. So I'm living in Laos, Lao PDR. You may have not heard of that country, but it's a country that's next to Laos and Cambodia and Thailand and Myanmar. So in Southeast Asia. This means that I'm in a completely different time zone to you, but I'm going to, of course, make an effort to make sure that we can meet up in the time zone that's good for you. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing in the beginning of the course. The course will start on Monday, 16th of June, officially. And the first thing that is going to happen is that we are going to meet up in a Zoom call and get to know each other a little bit more. So what you would need to do is to look down at the page here and make a book in a slot for a Zoom meeting with me on either Monday, the 16th of June or Tuesday, the 17th of June. If you're really not available on any of those times, then let me know as soon as possible via Pronto. Pronto is our communication platform. Okay, that's all for now. I think I'm looking forward to meeting you, and I'm really happy that you signed up for this course, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it and learn a lot of new stuff about geometry. Looking forward to meeting you once again. Sign up for the Zoom meeting and log into Canvas. Let me know if you have any issues in that regard, and I can help you out from a distance also. So take care, all the best, and see you soon. All right, bye bye.